What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Busy, representing YHF, and right now you tune in to Kevin Fee.
Look, ma, we made it. Ain't no more payments. I already played it. Don't you feel amazed?
What does it mean to be young, black, and gifted?
What does it mean to be young, black, and gifted?
What does it mean to be young, black, and gifted?
That's why. That's him. I love you. I hope you.
Being young, black, and gifted in today's world is very meaningful, and it's something we should all take pride in. When I heard young, black, and gifted, I automatically think about all the stuff our ancestors and all of the hardships they struggled through for us to be able to even believe this about ourselves. I feel like all the icons of black culture all found their purpose, and they operated in it at a young age. I mean, Martin Luther King Jr. began college at 15. Spike Lee released his first major film at 28. And Frederick Douglass, the most important black leader of the 19th century, began his work at the age of 20. So being young, black, and gifted, it's not just a term coined by Kevin Fee or just a song they did. It's something that has pushed black culture for quite some time now, and it's necessary for us to keep on pushing it.
Try and give me a Grammy and pull up on Grammy House. Try and give me a Grammy and pull up on Grammy House.
To me, being young, black, and gifted, or black and gifted, is really just embracing who you are and how you grew up, embracing the culture. Any race, any creed, any color can be gifted at different things. Some people are artistically gifted, some people are mathematically gifted. You can be gifted in different types of ways. Being black and gifted is just embracing the culture that you grew up in, and making the best out of those gifts that you have, and recognizing that you have the advantage, you're not at a disadvantage, and figure out the advantages that you have and how to apply them. So that's my take on being black and gifted. As far as personally, I feel like a lot of black people have different gifts, whatever it is. It's just a matter of what you apply those gifts to, whether it's applied positively, constructively, or you apply that to something else. You can be gifted in anything. It's more or less recognizing what you're gifted at and taking advantage of it.
Young enough to know that if you fall down, you can get right back up. Young enough to know that it's never too soon to work towards your gift, to your craft, whatever you're talented in. And being black, that means working harder than everyone else. That means you have a point to prove. That means things are not going to be given to you. Oh, but that makes the joy and the success that much sweeter. That also means being versatile. You know, everyone loves black culture, but do they always love black people? That means being knowledgeable of any and everything, from music to culture to politics. Being young, black, and gifted sometimes means that I'll have a target on me. But with that target, please know that everyone's going to know who I am. Please know I'm going to rise to the top against all odds. Please know that because I'm young, black, and gifted, that I have a purpose. And I get closer and closer to fulfilling that purpose each and every day. It's exciting. Being young, black, and gifted means I'm history in the making.
Try and give me a Grammy and pull up on Grammy House. Try and give me a Grammy and pull up on Grammy House.
Black is power. Let me break down why I say black is power. The reason why I say black is power is because for so long, they have been taking the power from us, or making us believe that we don't own the power that is truly ours. So it's up to us to take the power back. How do we take the power back? We stand up for what's right. We come together, for one, and stop killing each other, because that's the game they want us to play. Let's not play that game. Black is power. Everybody need to understand that.
So when I hear the phrase young, black, and gifted, I kind of break it down and think of it separately, right? So when I hear the word young, I think of just having this reservoir of energy that is like coming from your pores. Like, no matter how late it is, no matter how tired you are, you're going to keep grinding no matter what, because you have this goal, you know, or you have this thing that you just really want to accomplish, and so that drives you. And so, like, being young is about just having that energy to keep going no matter what. When I hear the word black, I think about just my own journey and the journey of my peers to define what our blackness really means. You know, our ancestry is not as easy to trace as some other races or cultures, and so I think we've done an amazing job already, but I feel like our culture is still evolving. And so I think that being black is about evolving and finding your place in the world and making your place in the world, regardless of what your history has been. And so that's what I think being black is about for me. And I think lastly, I love the fact that it's young, black, and gifted, because to me, being gifted is not necessarily dependent on the first two things. It's not dependent on your energy or being young, and it's not dependent on your race. I feel like being gifted is a thing that transcends demographic. It's something that only, you know, you have a special gifting. Proverbs 18:16 says that your gift will bring you before kings. And so I think that your gifting is that thing that sets you apart. Like, no matter what your race is, no matter what your history is, if you grind, if you're about that business of just developing your gift, then, you know, everything will work out. And so that's exactly what I think being young, black, and gifted is all about. Love you guys.
We worked and we worked and we worked and we worked. Me and Fee made it up out of the dirt. And soon we gon' play in the garden for show and learn that the dirt was just part of the growth.
What does it mean to be young, black, and gifted to me? To me, I feel like it deals with your inner soul and finding out who you are, your true identity. Meaning, as young black men or women or kids, adults, a lot of us sometimes don't know who we want to be, what we want to do. But in this day and age, when young, black, and gifted people understand who they are and actually put their mind to something, there's not too many things or people who can stop us. So being young, black, and gifted, it ultimately leads to success if we know who we are.
Failures won't ever define a man. Trust, believe, if I try, I can.
First off, I think it's important for me as a young black male in America to embrace my blackness. Embrace that I am a young African American male in America, and embrace that and take that on, because that's a challenge in itself. Being gifted, I think that I am able to identify and receive all the blessings from God because I have identified my gifts and I'm trying to pursue them in any way possible. I think that is the most important thing when we say young, black, and gifted, because if you don't identify your gifts as a black man and identify the signs that God is trying to show you to put you in the right place to be able to be gifted, because right away when you're born, you're already gifted. Like, we got to understand that we're already a gift from God.
I can be what I want to be. Not too many people wanted more than me. I was made for this, I done slaved for this. Trusting God, man, I done prayed for this.
Being young, black, and gifted to me means to be free and to be expressive and to have fun. I think it means that even though we deal with oppressive situations, we're still able to grow and create through our art. And I think it means being royalty. Being young, black, and gifted, it's beauty. It's being beautiful.
Black is powerful. Black people are powerful. If you want to stay on that subject. But Jay said it best, man. Every human has God-given talent. It's just up to you as a human to tap into your shit. So if you black in this hard fucking world with a gift, and you tap into that shit, it's over. You liable to move mountains. Space is the limit. You know, you change the fucking world.
I think it means to be using all of your gifts and facilities to make not only yourself better, but your friends, your family, and the community, the world around you better. Because you could be young, black, and gifted and be sitting on your talents, which would be a waste of time and a waste of everything that your parents and your grandparents and your ancestors or whoever has done for you, you know what I mean? So it's like, to be young, black, and gifted is to be out there manifesting yourself and your future through your talents and your gifts and making the world around you better. So get out there and be gifted and be young and be black and do everything that you can do, everything that you were put here to do, and represent that black excellence, you know what I mean? It's your boy 5 Piece.
Somewhere life is waiting for me to wake out of my shell and just live. Somewhere life is waiting for me to be who I want to be.
Yeah. Smooth. Young, black, and, yeah. We just young, black, and gifted. With